You have to pay 100 dirhams. That's like for 1 year. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Helen. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you for always supporting me. I really appreciate. So today we are going to talk about the Carte de Sejour, or the resident permit of Morocco. I actually wanted to do like this video a long time ago, but I was kind of like procrastinating it until a new student called me, and then he was actually asking like for the process, and then the documents and all that. And then I was like, oh, I wish I actually did a video, then I'll be like, go and watch my video. But anyways, it's okay. So guys, let's go through the steps and the documents needed. The first document, and I feel like it's the most important, is the attestation. Like, attestation can mean your reason why you're in Morocco, like why are you coming to Morocco. If you're coming as a student, you have to have like attestation de scolarité, and that one you can actually get it like from your school. You understand? Like after registering, you have to get it from your school. And if you're under the scholarship, the AMC, you have to go to AMC. They will give you like authorization, like to authorize you to go to that school and to register. And you also need that document from AMC, the authorization, and then also your attestation de scolarité from the school, you get. And if you are coming as a worker, you need to have like a work contract from the company that you apply to. Exactly, those are the things that you need to have. And then the second one is a bank statement. You need a bank statement like to apply for this thing, to show that if you're coming as a worker, to show that okay, you are capable of fending for yourself, or maybe to do one or two things until maybe you start receiving your salary. I actually don't know much about the bank statement because I'm a student and I came under like the Moroccan scholarship. So for that one, if you are a scholarship student, you have to go to AMC again. They will give you attestation de bourse, like certificate to show that okay, AMC is paying you this amount of money every month or every 2 months. You get. Exactly. So another document is your passport, like the passport data page. You have to also like take a copy of that one, like a photocopy of that one. And if you are like a new student or a worker, if you've just like arrived in Morocco, before your visa expires, you have to start this process. And then one of the documents that is actually required for this thing is the visa stamp, like that stamp of the visa. You have to take like 2 copies, and then you have to legalize it. Actually guys, you have to legalize all these documents. Yeah, you have to legalize. You have to make 2 copies each, and then you legalize all of them. You get. And then I think in every city, yeah, in every city there are legalization places. Yeah, you just have to go there. Sometimes you pay like for each stamp. Sometimes you don't. It depends. Yeah. And then you also need like a birth certificate and a house contract. When it comes to the house contract, you have to, like, before you rent an apartment or a room, you have to make sure that you have that landlord or landlady is able to give you the house contract, because it's very important. There are some apartments, or there are some landlords and agents that you go to them and then they'll be like, okay, there is this house, you like the house, and then they'll tell you that okay, you sign the contract, and then you don't sign it. So you have to really make sure that you get the house contract if you are renting outside. But then if they've given you a cite, you have to cite, or like let's say hostel in English. Yeah, you have to go like to the city administration, and then you ask them for like a contract to show that okay, I'm a student and I'm staying in this city. Like, there are a lot of cities, or let's say hostels here in Morocco, but also there are some cities that don't have cities. So you also have to be very, you understand. Exactly. So The next document is the health certificate or the medical fitness. Yeah, the medical fitness, you can get that one from the hospital. Yeah, you can get that one from the hospital. It can either be like the public or the private hospital, one of the two. But in the private, you really have to pay some fees. I don't know how much because I've never tried like with the private. Sorry, with the private, I've never tried. But then if you are still, if you're under AMC, if you like, you came to Morocco as a student scholarship, like scholar or something. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly, that one. So you can actually go to AMC in Cité Internationale. They have kind of like a clinic. So you can go there, you talk to the doctor, they'll write you a certificate, they stamp it, they'll give it to you. That's the medical fitness. Like you don't have to do any checkup. You don't have to do it exactly. So another thing is the passport photos. You need passport photos, and you can actually get that one from one of the studios. You just tell them it's for carte de séjour, then they will take it. Yeah, and then you have to have, I think it comes eight, like 18 numbers, but then maybe they need like 4 6, I really don't know. So that's it. That's one of the things. And another important, like it's very very important document is the certificate of good conduct or the criminal certificate, or yeah, probably certificate of police. In some countries, that's how they say you have to have that one. Like you have to come with that one from your country first, yeah, and then another one you get it like here in Morocco from the police of Morocco. I'm actually going to show you like steps on how you can apply and get the police record or the certificate of police here in Morocco. I'm going to show you that like at the end. So please guys, make sure that you watch this video until the end and comment and like, please. It's kind of like it helps me and it motivates me to do like more videos. Yeah. So guys, I know how frustrating this whole process can be, and you really have to have all these documents. Make sure that you legalize them first before going to deposit them or before going to start actually the process. And once you get there, they'll give you like a paper, a document you have to fill in, and then after filling, then they'll take all these documents that I just told you, and then you have to make sure that you also go with the original copies because they will check if there is any fake, you understand? So you have to go with all the originals, and then they will check, and then if it's complete, they'll take the documents from you. After that, you also have to pay like some fees. It depends on how long you want the card or the resident permit. Yeah, the carte de séjour. So for the very first time, if it's your very first time doing the carte de séjour, you have to pay 100 dirhams. That's like for 1 year, 100 dirhams, and then after that, you can do maybe like for 3 years, for 2 years. It depends on you and I think them exactly. So basically, that's it. The process is very very hectic, but then if you have all the documents, you can actually finish it in 1 day. So guys, this is the site in which you can get the criminal record of Morocco or the police report of Morocco. It's very easy. You can actually do it on your own. You don't need anyone to help you, and it's actually in 4 languages. Can be translated into 4 languages: Arabic, English, French, and Spanish. So just make sure that you read through and then you understand what they are saying. And yeah, let's just get started with the application. So in the place of birth, you have to click abroad, and then you have to accept the terms of use. Like, please read and accept the terms of use, and then it will take you to this to the next step where you have to verify that you're not a robot. You need to write like the letters that they provide for you, and then after that you click to the next page. Like, you click to the next step, sorry. And then they have delivery methods. You can either go and pick it from the court, or they can deliver it to you by email or through the postal code, I think. But then the best way is just to go and pick it from the court. It's very easy, and it comes out like in 2 days. Within 2 to 3 days you will get it. So you click to the next. So in this page or stage, you have to fill in your information, like your personal information, your name, your father's name, your mother's name, place of birth, your sex. If you, in Morocco, by the way, they only have 2 sexes, so it's male and female. Yeah. Your profession, if you are a student or you are a worker, the address of your residency in Morocco, like the place where you're staying, you also have to fill in. You have to make sure that you give correct information, and all these places that have like stars, it's very important. You don't have to leave them blank. You have to fill in everything. And yeah, make sure you cross-check everything that you're doing, and then make sure that like the information that you're putting here, like I'm emphasizing on this because when you go to collect the police report, they will first cross-check with your ID or passport, or I don't know, any sort of identification that you have. You have to make sure that you cross-check every time before submitting, before going to the next step. Yeah. And by the way, guys, you have to make sure that you start this process like 20 days before your visa expires or before your carte de séjour expires. Yeah, if you do it late, like maybe 2 months or 3 months late, it will, I don't know, it will bring some problems. Like I heard that it will bring some problems with the police. You might actually pay like extra money or something, like some extra charges. Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, so you have to, as I said, you have to write your profession, you have to choose place of birth, your city, you have to look for your country, and then you submit it. As simple as that. And another thing is that when you are going to pick this report from the court, you pay 10 dirhams. Like I think it's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. You have to pay 10 dirhams as you're going to pick it. And when you are going to submit it to the Carte de Sejour place, you give the original. They don't take photocopies. So, and you don't have to legalize this document. You just have to take it as it is to the Carte de Sejour place. Well, another thing for this list, like if you're looking for your country, for instance, if you're from South Sudan, you may not see South Sudan there when it comes to nationality. So you can just put Sudanese, like they understand, like in some places, they still understand that South Sudan and Sudan is still one country. So if you don't find South Sudan, you can just use like Sudan in the nationality place. And then you have to fill in your passport number, or maybe your ID number or your driver's license number if you have one. And then if you have a carte de séjour and the one that has expired, you have to write like you can actually use the number, the carte de séjour number there. You have to also write your email address. You have to use the email address that you are using, like your official email address. In case you don't receive it, you can go back to the form, like to track it, and then tell them to send it to you via the email. I've never received it via the email, so like the best thing to do is just to go to the court, to the nearest court, to go and receive it. Make sure you also put your phone number, like in case if your police report is out and you've not received maybe the message, or you did not go, they can call you to go and pick it. When it comes to the place of the residence, you have to like choose the city that you're in. For example, if you are in the city, you just choose maybe like Rabat, you get, and then the address, you write maybe like Cité Internationale. That should be the place. And then the postal code, you have to, if you don't know the postal code, you can go to Google and then you write their postal code of maybe Rabat or Kenitra, and then Google will give you like up to I think 3 or 4. You can choose any, or you can just choose like the first one, you get. Yeah, and then also you go to the place of province or city. If you don't know the name of the province, you can just write like the city that you're in, and that's it. So after that, you go to like the next step. You need to cross-check again before moving to the next step, because like in the next step you have to upload some documents like your passport, your birth certificate, or your old carte de séjour. And then after that you go to the next step, which is the confirmation. They will send you an email with a tracking number, and you can use that tracking number like to track down your application when it's going to be out. Like within 2 to 3 days it will be out, and then you have to go to the nearest court in your city to receive it. Yeah, and that's it. Yep, I felt like I really had to do this video, and I hope that this video will help like someone out there, or maybe your friend. If you have a friend that is coming to Morocco or is already in Morocco and is trying to like do carte de séjour and is finding it very difficult, please refer them to my channel or send them this video, and I hope it's going to be like helpful to them. We've come to the end of today's video. If you have enjoyed it, or if you've liked the information that I've passed, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends this video, because I know it's very important. And see you in my next video.